Hello friends, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, as you can see, we are at Home Depot shopping for bulbs. In front of us we have a large elephant ear for only $14.98. So with these bulbs, you would plant them when your frost has gone and they will bloom or fully mature in summertime. Next we have this beauty called Hilo Beauty. There's only one bulb in the pack and this is also $14.98. I think all of these in this section, I think they were all $14.98 just in this section. And over here we have the Liatris. I love Liatris. They come in all different colors. As you can see, this is a mix. This is 55 for $14.98. I do have this mix in my garden. And on the screen I did put the instructions here for you. These like full sun to partial shade. You plant them 6 inches deep and they bloom mid to late summer. And next to it is peony. I absolutely love peony. 3 in the pack. This is a sorbet mix, $14.98. Such a beautiful flower. However, the blooms don't last long, but it's definitely worth it because the peonies, the beauty in the petals, it's incredible. Then we have more elephant ear. This also is just one. And this is also $14.98. And right next to it we have Canna Mix for 7 of them for $14.98. I do have the red, and I think last year I got the yellow from the dollar store. I think it was. No, I'm sorry, Aldi's. Aldi's I did from Canna at Aldi's grocery store last year. But these are beautiful, and if you want hummingbirds in your garden, you definitely should plant these Canna. The red ones attracts hummingbird. All right, so here we are. Look at this dahlia. Oh my goodness, dahlia reminds me of candy. I don't know why, probably just the pretty color the dahlia has. This is 4 for $14.98. And I was inspecting the bag to make sure they're healthy, and as you can see, they all look pretty healthy. And then we have this other dahlia next to it too, 4 in a pack for $14.98. They have all different type of dahlias at Home Depot right now, and I was like, wow, some of these I've never seen, and I definitely want to get some new addition to my garden. So remember to inspect your bulbs before you purchase them, just to make sure there's no mold inside and you're getting healthy looking bulbs. And over here we have Lily. This is a mixture of all different kinds. There's 15 in the pack for $14.98. And I have the directions on the screen for you. So we have more lily here. These are 15 for $14.98. You plant them 8 inches deep, and of course everything here gonna bloom in the summer for you. So once your frost date has gone, you can plant these and you'll get your blooms. Some of these are midsummer and some of these are the end of the summer. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing them, to look at the tag and see when your blooms will actually appear for you. And then we have Gladiolus. It's such an underrated flower, Gladiolus. I got a ton of them from different places last year, for example the dollar store too, and I must say I was pretty excited. The blooms and the Gladiolus they're just breathtaking. taking. So if you never had planted gladiolus, I recommend you get some of these. And then we have more elephant ears on this side. They're 7, and these are smaller, and they're also $14.99. Here, yeah, as you can see, these bulbs are very much smaller than the giant one in the beginning. But 7 for $14.99, that's a great deal. All right, friends, moving along to Dahlias. Oh my goodness, this was just, I don't know, I feel like a kid in a candy store when I saw all these different Dahlias. This type is 4 in the pack, and they're also $14.98. Once again, I'm just inspecting, making sure the roots are good. There's no root rot or anything like that, or any fungus growing inside the bag. And look at this collection, Purple Rain Mix. Oh, love it. 4 bulbs in here for $14.98 also. Different shades of purple. I think that's why they call it Purple Mix. Purple Rain Mix. That's such a fun name. And this one is a decorative pastel mix. So I like the light color. If you're not into that bright color, these are perfect for you also. And here is the instructions in the packet for you. So it depends on what zone you're in. These might just be annuals where at the end of the season, you just leave them and they just die, or you have to dig them up. So you always want to keep your eyes on the zone and the packet, and that tells you if you can leave them outside. That means they will return. So this one is zone 8 to 10. So if you're in zone 8 to 10, you don't have to dig these up. You just leave them there and they come right back. I'm in zone 6B, so I do have to dig my dahlias up. Otherwise, they just become annuals. They're not going to come back up next year. Oh, here's this nice purple patches. Huh, interesting name. This has 4 in the pack and it's also $14.98. And hardy in zone 8 through 10. And these bloom from summer to fall. Ooh, and here's this nice mixture. This one is the Valentine mix. Also hardy from zone 8 through 10. Such different pretty shades of red. And these are 4 for $14.98. So yes, so if you love dahlias, here you are. If you want to add more to your collection in your garden, I am just speechless with all the bulbs in here. Anyways, moving over here. Oh my goodness, there were so many more bulbs here. We have Gladiolus in front of us. These are 10 in the pack for $14.98, and this is the butterfly mixed, different colors here, and these are good in zone 8 through 10. Then we have the rain lily mix. These are hardy from zone 7 through 11. You have 12 in the pack for $4.98. And you have more gladiolus here. This is the large flowering mix. They have different names to the gladiolus. $4.98. And then you have the elephant ear. There's 2 bulbs here for $4.98. And then this flower in front of us is mean. I think that's probably how you pronounce it. 2 bulbs here. I've never seen this one before, so it was pretty interesting. And there are other couple in between I've never seen before. Never seen this one before. But this is also 2 for $4.98. And then we have more Liatris here, 12 in the mix for $4.98. And I love that they have a smaller package, so if you don't want too many of one, you could just pay a little bit less money and you get less of whatever you may want. And here we have the Crocus Mia, 12 for $4.98 also. And then this one is Tritilia. Pardon me for if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Never seen or heard of this before. This is 15 bulbs for $4.98. And these are hardy from zone 7 through 10, and they bloom early summer. Oh, I love these colors and this Gladiolus packet. This is 25 in the pack, and these are $9.98. And here you have a berry mix. Oh, that's so pretty. Wow. Same 25 bulbs for $9.98. And then we have the Dutch Iris, 35 in the pack for $9.98. I hope you're enjoying this video, and if you do, if you would please consider subscribing. I do appreciate the support. And over here we have Ranunculus, 35 for $9.98. I tried these from Bulbs last year, but I don't know. I started them inside and I was not successful. And I do love the flowers for the Ranunculus, so I may give them a try again this year. And then we have more elephant ear. This is a big one for $9.98. And you only have one in this pack here. And as always, make sure you inspect your bulbs, make sure they look good, there's no mold or mildew in the bag, so that way you have healthy flowers when it's time for them to bloom out. It's time for your plant, you're like, oh, okay, my bulb is good. So always make sure you inspect your bulb before you leave the store. And we have more dahlias on this side for my dahlias friends. These are 2 dahlias in the pack for $9.98. This white one reminds me of a peony. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, look at all these colors. Look at all these colors. If you're a dahlias fan, leave me a comment below and let me know if you love dahlias. And then we have this tiger lily. Oh, do you wonder where the name comes from? I think it's kind of obvious, right? The tigery looking spots on it. If that's even a word, tigery. But anyways, there's 6 here for $9.98. And look at this lily. I never saw this one before. Wow, and look at the red one also. And these are 6 in the pack for $9.98. Absolutely beautiful. And you have the white also, $9.98. And here we have more peony. These are only 1 in the pack for $9.98. If you plan on doing your peony, make sure you only plant it like 2 inches. Otherwise, if you plant it any deeper, you may not get flowers on the peony. So 2.5 inches, I think, is where you need to, how deep you need to plant your peonies. And this one is Exia. Excuse my pronunciation. Never seen this one before. Different. And then I think I might get this hostas for my collection. This is the blue hostas. I don't have one, never seen it before, and they are hardy from zone 3 to 9, so I may pick up one of these. Such a beautiful shade of blue. And right below the hostas we have the Rebecca, better known as Black Eye Susan. These, I have a lot of these in my garden. There's hardy from zone 4 through 9, and they multiply quickly too. Keep that in mind. And then we have canna. We have the orange canna. I think I may add one of these to my garden because I love canna. I love to put them around the fish pond. I have a fish pond, so I like to give the garden the fish pond shade with the canna. And we have Astilbe over here, 3 of them for $9.98. And these are hardy from zone 3 to 8, and it blooms early to mid-summer. So keep in mind, depends on what you're purchasing, what blooms you will have in your garden. You just have to read the back of the pack. So for me, I always want something to be blooming. So just keep that in mind whenever you purchase these bulbs. And then we have Poppy. I almost say Popeye. We have Poppy over here. These are hardy from zone 2 through 9. I tried doing poppy seed last year, but I did not succeed. Anyways, friends, so here's an overview. So get these now because I believe they will fly off the shelf very fast. I know I'm in zone 6B and it's still winter here, and I'm purchasing my stuff as I see them, because they're not lasting on the shelves. And over here we have more dahlias. Oh my god, I love dahlias and peonies. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please don't forget to subscribe and remember to take care of yourselves. So cheers.